Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's I Talk Ball. Welcome back to the 1955-56 NBA season of this resim. And to be honest, I just recorded the last season. I know this will probably be coming out days later for you guys, but I saw some change in the roster, and I just can't believe that this actually happens. Alright, so let's dive into the teams. The Bullets are no longer a part of the league, so they're done. The Capitals still done. But this is the main thing that I wanted to show you guys. Bob Cousy, even after winning the Finals MVP, winning 4-0 in Minneapolis for the Lakers, he decided, I don't care. My roots are in Boston. I gotta go back. He signed with them in free agency. That was the one signing I saw in free agency. Wow, man. So this could get really interesting. Cousy is back. And it's interesting because Bill Russell, I believe, is in this draft class. So we'll see where he ends up going. But the Celtics team is way too good to be at the bottom of the draft class. So we'll see. But the Celtics have Cousy, Brown, and Faust now with Cooper, with Bob Kurland. Like, they have a really good team. So we'll see what they can do. Then we go to the Hawks. They're now in St. Louis. Their logo is actually incorrect. For 2 years, they had this black Hawk logo. Can't find it on the team design stuff, whatever. So they have this St. Louis Hawks logo from 57, 58. We're going to just use that. But they still have Davies, Hawkins, Gallatin, same core, Felix. So we'll see if they could rob some more All-NBA selections. Then we got the New York Knicks, Dick Grote, Mark Workman, the same old crew. The Lakers still have Shays, they still have Yardley, they still have Sharman. Or no, Yardley I believe was on the Warriors. So they signed Yardley to cope with the loss of Cousy. Slater Martin is now their point guard. They'll still be in the mix, I'm sure. The Nationals did make some nice signings. That Mikan got some help. He's got Frank Selvey, and now Cliff Hagan is an 86 overall, so he's getting better. So we'll see if the Nationals can make some noise. Then the Pistons, Pettit went up to an 86. Walter Dukes also an 86, so they got a nice little front court, as well as Earl Lloyd, who's an 85, and Jim Beachtold, who's also a 35. Who's also an 85. So they got a nice little squad. We'll see what they can do. The Royals, yeah, same crew. Nothing too crazy with them. Frank Ramsey, Arnie Rison still there, D Palmer still there. Steamrollers are not in the league, and then the Warriors lastly still here. Paul Arizin. It looks like I was about to say Folks left, but no, Folks is just staying true to this Warriors team, so he will probably retire here. But that's it. That's what the league looks like. The top five is Cousy, Mikan, Shays, Arizin, and Brown. Pretty sure it was the same as last year, except a couple guys moved around. And then Larry Faust just chilling at a 90 overall. He just continues to stay consistent. Same with Bob Davies, 88 overall, 34 years old. So shout out to him. But let's sim to the end of the season. In the 1955-56 NBA season, the Philadelphia Warriors were the best regular season team at 45-27. Bob Pettit was the leader in points per game at 25.7. In the NBA Finals, the Philadelphia Warriors beat the Pistons 4-1. No teams are going to be folding, but the MVP is introduced in this year, and Bob Pettit takes home the first ever NBA MVP. Right, the MVP in his second year, Bob Pettit, averaging 24 and 12, doing his absolute thing. Shooting 47% from three. I'm going to hope that he didn't take too many. Rookie of the year is Jack Twyman for the Royals. Sixth player of the year is Frank Ramsey for the Royals, averaging almost 20 off the bench. George Mikan, Depoy again. Frank Ramsey, most improved player as well. Pettit, clutch player of the year for the Pistons. And the Pistons, coach of the year, and the Nationals are going to get exec of the year. So that's what we're looking at in terms of season awards. All-NBA first team, Pettit, Hawkins, Gallatin, Mikan, and Hagan. I don't know how Hawkins and Gallatin keep stealing these spots, but he averaged 28. Jeez. Second team is Davies, Arizin, Cousy, Shays, and Grote. Third team is Workman, Felix, Sagana Christopher, Jack Molinas, and Bill Sharman. Defensive teams are right here. Rookie teams are right here. Alrighty, so looking at these standings, the Pistons led the way. We're now at a point where there's only 8 teams, so every team is now going to make it every year. Whoa, you guys see that? The Lakers ended up on a 15-game win streak to end the year, so they're red hot. But Pistons leading the way with 63 wins. The Nationals and Warriors both with 62. Celtics, Knicks, Lakers, Royals, and then the Hawks still at a 41-41 record. They're probably going to be the team to end up with Bill Russell though, so that'll probably change everything. But let's look at the stats real quick. Yeah, Ronald Hawkins leading the league again in points, 28 a game. Pettit with 24 rebounds is Harry Gallatin. The Hawks just dominate in like stat categories. They must play like the whole game or something. Yeah, they do. I'm looking at the minutes. That's what it is. That's what it is. Let me check the Hawks real quick, because I don't. Yeah, they just play their starting five most of the game. And even with their rookie, yeah, they had Maurice Stokes on the team now. He didn't even see the floor much. He only got 10 minutes. So that's what they want to do. I don't own their team. I can't really tell them what to do. That is very interesting, though, that the Hawks have that approach of, like, they're playing their starting five most of the game. And it's ending up with them leading in stats. Davies leading the way instead of Cousy. Steals with Simon Ware. That's a fake player. So it's Bob Davies. And then the blocks is Arnie Rising. Dick Groat is the field goal percentage with Bob Cousy. All right, so let's hop into these playoffs. The Hawks have pretty much secured Russell, so it should be pretty interesting. They're playing with house money. The Pistons now have expectations. Let's see what happens. All right, going to this game. Lakers are up 1-0 on the Warriors. We did see they were on a 15-game win streak to end the year. Warriors were on that back-to-back title run, but last year came up short against the Pistons. Let's see what happens here. Lakers out in front. They're trying to send them home. 116-108. They're going to send them home. The Warriors, their era might be over here. They might have to find help for Arizin, or he might have to look elsewhere, because these 60-win seasons and then folding is not looking too good. Now we go to a classic, Celtics-Knicks. I don't know. This might be the first time they've played in the playoffs so far, so this should be fun. Go Celtics Knicks. Let's see how this rivalry turns out. I'm sure they will play each other many more times in this series, but for this game I forgot who won the first one, I'm not gonna lie. All right, cool. Tied up 125. Let's see. Boston's actually up in the series 1-0. Not surprised, they're a great team, but a nice pass from Groat to Marquez Haynes for the dunk. And the Knicks are going to go up by 2, trying to send this thing back to Boston for game 3. Cousy down to Curlin. Curlin fakes. He puts it up and in. Good move from Curlin. Nice feed as well. And now we got Dick Groat. We've seen him come up big in playoff games before. Does he have it for New York? Dick Groat down the lane. He's blocked by Cousy. Faust with the rebound. Larry Faust gives it to Carl Braun. Celtics are a three-headed machine. Cooper. They're more than a three-headed machine. They got a lot of stars out there. Nice cut from Cousy, and a beautiful dish gives the Celtics a 2-point lead. Cousy, that pass was perfectly placed from I don't even know who passed it. Dick Groat, though, on the other end, making it happen, tying the game back up. And that was big, because now they have to play with 30 seconds left. The Knicks will get another shot, but can the Celtics score? They go quick. Curlin missed, but he got his own rebound, and he's going to dunk it down. Celtics up 2 with 20 seconds remaining. They could put this to bed if they get a defensive stop here. 118-116. Here's Dick Groat. Will he have some magic here in store? No screen. He's looking. Dick Groat takes it himself. He's fouled. Bob Curlin with the foul. And now we got to see if Dick Groat can tie this game. Season on the line for the Knicks. Groat on the first one is good. He's a 92% free throw shooter at this point. But you guys know, in these late game situations, you never know who's going to come up big and who's going to fold. And there he is. He's rubbing off sweat from his face. Yeah, he might be a little stressed. Dick Groat. This is a big shot here. Can he tie the game? He can. All net. Boston with a chance now. 8 seconds left. Let's see what they will do. Cousy. He was there in real life. Can he get it done in the game? Cousy, he's just standing there. It's going to be a deep 3. It's good! Bob Cousy wins the series for Boston. Oh my goodness, he just pulled it in Dick Groat's face, and he is pissed off, understandably so. What an unbelievable shot. That might be the best shot of the series so far. Bob Cousy in his debut year with the Celtics puts the Knicks out of their misery. Oh my God, what a shot. Look, I'm just glad that that didn't count. I mean, that wasn't like a down 2, they won by 1. Like, they would have won if it was a 2 or a 3. Dick Groat, 32 points, did his best, but Bob Cousy gets the last laugh on that 3-pointer. What a shot, man. 23, 8, and 14. I'm a diehard Knicks fan, and that sums up how things have gone in the playoffs in the past. But at the time of this recording, I know this is going to be later when it comes out, the Knicks are in the finals. Hopefully we can beat the Spurs, but we'll see. Anyway, back to the series. The Royals and the Nationals here. Royals are actually up 1-0. No way Mikan sells again. We need Mikan to have some life here, man. Oh my goodness, the Royals. Okay, no, Mikan's here. Mikan's showing signs of life, but it might not be enough. It might not be enough. 113, 115, a minute 31 remaining, and the Royals up 1-0. Let's see. Regan's got it. So the Royals have the ball. They're up 2, leading the series 1-0. They're the 7th seed. Regan, little spin move, blocked. Number 12, who is that? I don't know who blocked it. I guess it's Lonzer. Yeah, Lonzer. Getting the screen from Mikan. Lonzer to Mikan. Mikan's injured, and that's probably why this game has been so close. He's going to get it to go. But I need to find out who had that block. Who blocked that shot? Oh, that's Jin Lee. I've seen him in the stats, but I haven't seen him play yet. So Jin Lee got that big block. But now it is a tie game. 55 seconds remaining. Let's see what we got here. Regan driving for the Royals, trying to get a good look. 6 seconds remaining. What are they going to do with it? McNeely to Rising. Back to Regan. Contested 2 is good. A lot of clutch shots from these guys. I love how these players are getting better. Cliff Hagan trying to go right by him. And he is going to get by him, and he's going to get the and one. He held himself up just to go back in and get the and one. Tough finish. But man, he is trying to help out the injured Mikan and keep this season alive. They need this game to go back to Syracuse. Syracuse versus Rochester. Love to see it. Here's Cliff Hagan. Can he take the lead? He can. Now the Royals have to get a bucket here. 1-point lead for Syracuse. Timeout, Rochester. They're going to draw up something. All right, let's see what ends up happening here. Twyman inbounds it to Regan. Let's see what play they got in their bag. Regan going quick. Looks like they're posting up Palmer. Palmer going to the paint. Puts it up. No good. Rebound Ford. And they're going to have to foul, and they do. That's their 12th team foul. All right, number 41, Ford. He's got 2 shots here. First one is up and off. The Royals still have a chance in this game, and they don't need a 3 to make this a 2-point game. No good. Rebound Royals. Palmer length the floor to McNeely. McNeely steps back to Palmer. Twyman, Regan. He's going to put up a 2 for the win. No good. And they're going to have to go back to Syracuse to see if they can take down the Nationals. Man, I really thought Rochester might have won the series right there. Ford missing those free throws, but they went with a deep jump shot, and they did not have Bob Cousy, so it was off. Frank Ramsey led the way for the Royals. Regan also had 21. Mikan with 25 and 6. Hagan 23 and 7. But the Nationals will tie that series up. Pistons, Hawks. Hawks playing with house money. We'll see if we can make it a little fun. Hawks looking like they want to keep this entertaining at least. We'll see if that lasts the whole game. Looks like it may, unless they, yeah, the Pistons really just turned it up at the end there. I think this one's over, yeah. Pistons handle the Hawks 2-0 in the first round. Hawkins and Gallatin leading the way for them, and Willis and Beachtold. Nationals, Royals 1-1. Here we go. We saw how that game went last time. Who's going to take the series now? Nationals back in Syracuse, back in their home turf, and that's all they needed. All right, getting into this conference finals, we got the Lakers, Nationals, and Pistons. Celtics, Lakers, and Pistons take game 1, and they're both going to take game 2. Wow. The 6-seeded Lakers trying to get back to the finals without Cousy. I like it. I like this storyline here. Let's see if they can do it in this elimination game 3. Lakers, do the Nationals have any heart, or is Mike going to come up short yet again? He absolutely is. Dolph Shays giving him the business. Jack Nichols. It was all of them. They have a good team, man. Mikan 24 and 14, Cliff Hagan. You got to do more, especially when Mikan's injured like that. And the Lakers are back in the finals, trying to defend their throne. Pistons, Celtics now. And the Celtics, who picked up Bob Cousy, they might get eliminated here. We might have a Pistons-Lakers rematch, but a potentially worse Lakers team. But the Celtics, let's see if they have any fight after that Cousy game winner. You think they'd be rallying a little bit. And they are going to win game 3, so they're not going to get swept. All right, game 4 in Boston. Can Boston send it back? Oh, man. Perfect time to stop. 111, a minute 30 left. All right, 111. Carl Braun at the free throw line here. Pistons leading the series 2-1, and the Celtics trying to defend their home court here. Send it back to Fort Wayne. You know, the Pistons, they lost, got swept in the championship last year, but that was Pettit's rookie year. They're trying to get back there, and Cousy was on that Laker team. He's now a Celtic. Brown is going to miss the second, though. Here comes Beachtold. Beachtold down to Pettit. Pettit posting up. Tough shot is good. Absolutely bullies Larry Faust. Faust at 90 overall, so Pettit really getting the work there. Cousy, does he have some magic in him yet again? Gives it to Curlin. Bob Curlin. Pump fakes. Looking. Gives it to Faust. Nice cut. He's going to miss the layup. Here comes Beachtold up to Earl Lloyd. Can the Pistons make their way back to the finals? Hardaway on the smaller Cousy. He's going to draw a foul. Look at these Pistons. Hardaway. I think this is a fake player because that tattoo is crazy. He's going to hit the first. That's how it works, man. If the generated player ends up being a pretty solid player, it is what it is. Hardaway misses the second. He had a 91 free throw. I think you got to go to Cousy here, and it looks like they will. Cousy looking for Curlin. What is he doing? He tries to do a Magic Johnson pass before Magic exists, and it's not even close to where it should be. But thankfully, it gets tipped out of bounds for him. So they will have another chance. But this is for your season, Cousy. What are you doing? All right, Curlin inbounding the ball. Let's see where he goes. Gives it to Faust. Cousy in the paint. Steps back. 7 on the shot clock. We're going to need to get a look. Gives it to Milkby. Faust. Cousy. Another 3. No good. Rebound Mills. And they're going to foul. I think they have to, yeah. So Cousy did not have another 3 in him. That actually would have given them the lead. But couldn't get it to go. Beachtold, 2 big free throws now. Nails the first. He got a 99 free throw. Yeah, it is what it is, man. So he's going to knock them both down. And the Celtics, we'll see if they are able to make some magic happen. I'll give them a chance in this possession here. Just because Cousy hit the 3, I got to give you all the benefit of the doubt. All right, Cousy, 24 seconds. You got to get a shot quick and then foul. Over to Milkby to Faust. Cooper, Cousy. They don't know what to do. He throws up 3. He hits 3. Cousy cuts it to 1. And that's why we stay in, because Cousy really does have a chance. And Hardaway's going to go back to the line. I looked it up. His name is Cam Hardaway. He's only an 83 overall, despite the star next to his name. But he does have a 91 free throw. He hits the first. And he did miss the second last time. So we'll see if he does have it in him to make both of these here. And he does. 118, 115, no timeouts. Boston, they need 3. Cousy to Cooper. Faust. Faust wants 3. They're not going to give it to him. Rebound Mills. And that is going to do it. The Pistons are going back to the finals. And we have a rematch between the Pistons and the Lakers. Cousy with 25, 7, and 10. Bob Curlin, Larry Faust doing their thing. Cam Hardaway with 27 and 6. Absolutely killing it. So, Pistons up 120 to 117. And now we go to the finals. We're going to sim to the elimination game. Let's see what happens. Pistons, Lakers, rematch. We'll look at the lineups. Pistons got Hardaway, Beachtold, Lloyd, Pettit, and Mills. And the Lakers got Martin, Sharman, Yardley, Shays, and Otten. Let's see who takes it. Game 1, Lakers. Game 2, Pistons. We got a series, y'all. I wanted to see the Pistons win at least one game. Make sure it was possible. Lakers say, hold on now, back to 2-1. And we got a 2-2 series, ladies and gentlemen. So let's Let's go into each game real quick. Game 1, yeah, the Lakers won a 5-point game there. Game 2, Pistons came back and did their thing. Pettit with 39 and 13, had a masterclass there. Jack Nichols, once they got back to Minneapolis, he has a 32-point game. He's been in the finals many times, been in the finals before, so he knows how to show up. Earl Lloyd with 26, and then Pettit with a 28-point game to steal game 4 in Minneapolis. Now let's get to game 5. Let's see who will take it. Pistons, Lakers. What do we got? And the Pistons are going to defend their home court. 119-96. Lakers are going to have to try and come back and get that one. But for now, can the Pistons end it, or will Minneapolis and the Lakers hold on and force a game 7? It's looking that way so far. Pistons making it a little bit close though. Let's see. Yeah, Lakers are forcing a game 7. I was trying to get it to the point where I would hop in. Yardley 33 and 10, Shays 25 and 11, and Pettit only with 20. So we got a game 7, folks. Let's see who takes it. We'll go a little, we'll slow it down a little earlier here, but it seems like it's on. Seems like it's pretty close right now. Pistons having a solid third quarter, but the Lakers are right there. Oh man, this is going to be down to the wire. I might hop into this early. I'll get down to around 3 minutes before hopping in. Hold on. Lakers on a run here. The Lakers might have done it. I'm going to hop in here, 103-96. I wanted to get some game time, but it looks like the Lakers probably will end up winning this even without Cousy, which is crazy. But we'll see if the Pistons have some magic in this game 7. 1 minute 30 remaining, 7-point lead for the Lakers. Cam Hardaway to Pettit. Pettit, lefty hook. They need every point, and it rolls out. So that looks like it's going to do it. The Lakers probably going to be back-to-back champions. Shout out Dolph Shays staying with his team and getting it done. Shays to Yardley. Yardley 3. No. Rebound. Shays. Oh man, just rubbing dirt in the wound. Yardley to Shays. Shays. Good. Pistons get a little bucket there, but that's not going to matter. It's crazy to think about, man. It's crazy to think about. The Pistons were up 3-2. Lakers came back and just got it done. Lloyd with the little steal here. They're trying to get something going. Hardaway gets the 2. It's down to 5. I mean, I guess they could try and foul. It's game 7. But they need another steal. I'm not going to get one. They're also not in the bonus. So let's see here. Yardley's going to get it, and he's fouled immediately. First one for Yardley is good. He's got a 90 free throw. He will knock them both down, and that's probably going to do it now. And that'll do it, y'all. The Minneapolis Lakers win their 3rd championship of the decade. Back-to-back championships, 3 in the decade. Absolutely killing the league, just like they did in real life, but with different personnel. No Mike in this time. They got George Yardley and Dolph Shays for this championship. They had Bob Cousy and Dolph Shays for the other championship. But Bill Sharman has been Mr. Consistent. He's been on all 3 championship teams. And this Pistons-Lakers finals rivalry ends up with another Laker win. So there's the bench once again. You guys have seen it time and time again, celebrating. Oh man, the short guy holding the, Slater Martin probably, holding the trophy, and Dolph Shays, rightfully so, holding that finals MVP trophy. Yeah, can't blame them at all. Earl Lloyd went swinging for the fences. 30 points in game 7. Pettit only had 14. That is a rough look. George Yardley with 38 absolutely did his thing. What a great pickup for the Lakers, letting go of Cousy, and they were able to get George Yardley doing that in the finals, game 7. Shays with 25 and 11, he showed up, and Bill Sharman is now a 3-time champion. Lakers have won the championship. Dolph Shays finals MVP, averaging 24 and 10, 59% shooting. You'll love to see it. Let's see player retirements. Bobby Wanzer, Buddy Jeanette, and Al Servey leaving us. But yeah, man, that'll do it for this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one where Bill Russell will be in the league, likely as a Hawk, but if not, that would be pretty funny too. We'll see.